Alright, we're jumping straight into sanitation. So I am taking my, I think it is 91% alcohol, and I'm just sanitizing my spatula and my little mixing pad. And you want to make sure that everything is super clean and sanitized for this process. And then I'll be using my 3rd degree silicone molding compound, and it brings an A and then it also brings a B. So it's 2 different little jars. So I'm first taking the A jar, and then I'm sanitizing my spatula twice with alcohol before I dip it into the B. And you want to make sure that you do not cross-contaminate these 2 products because it can completely ruin the product inside. So as you can see, I separated them there, and now I'm outlining where I want just the regular flesh to be. Once I have that, I'm going to mix those 2 compounds together and start applying it all around the perimeter of where I drew my skin. So I'm going all around right now, and I'm basically making it a little bit lumpy. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of alcohol because when it starts to dry out, you can't really mix it as well. So adding a little bit of alcohol helps mix everything together. And then I'm flattening out the part where, I'm just going to say the pretty skin is going to be. So where the natural glam part is going to be, I'm just going to flatten it out to blend with my skin. And then for the outer part, I'm basically going to lift it up and distress it a little bit, kind of make it look like my skin is dripping and super, super nasty like that. And then again, I'll do that all around my entire face. Now to make my skin even, I'm going to apply this all over where the glam part is. And as you guys can already tell, I already have my eye makeup done. But you can basically do any glam makeup that you prefer, any eye look that you'd like. It doesn't have to be super dramatic, or it can be super crazy dramatic. That's the fun part about this. But yeah, just basically I am going to apply this foundation everywhere, and now I'm going to apply the nasty, nasty liquid latex. And yes, I did drop this all over my hair, and it wasn't fun. But anyways, we're going to apply this all over our skin. And once we're done applying all of this is when we're going to start adding the texture. But this is basically going to be a layer to stick everything on. And then, yep, going all over my forehead. And then I'm taking these cotton rounds and I'm going to start breaking them apart and applying them all over my face. And as you guys can see, that liquid latex makes it really, really sticky. But this will add a really cool texturized look to our skin. And now I'm going back in with liquid latex, and I'm going to apply it all over those cotton rounds that we put on our skin. And we're basically going to wait for this to sit. And then once it is completely dry, we can move on to the next step. So just got to wait a little bit. This is a lot faster if you get a blow dryer on the cold setting. And then once it is completely dry, I'm going to get a little bit of translucent powder and I'm going to apply it all over where we have that liquid latex, just so that it's not so sticky. And now I'm taking my foundation again and I'm going all over my skin. Now to give our face a little bit of depth, we're going to take this Mayron HD Cream Foundation in black, and I'm going to apply that all over the perimeter of the glam flesh. So basically, just to give it a lot of dimension, we are going to add blood in that area, so it's just going to give it a really nice dark feel. And I'm also taking a little bit of that on my finger and just dotting it all over my face. And now I am using another product from Mayron, and it is the Pro Color Ring. This is the Bruising Ring. I'm taking the 2 red colors and I'm basically patting that all over my face to give it a really bloody, distressed look. And I started doing this with a brush, and then I realized that it was so much easier with my fingers. So I'm basically going in and making my face look really irritated and bloody. And yeah. I also take a couple different colors like yellow and a little bit of green to make it look a little bit rotten and that it's not so fresh. So that's always a good idea to add a couple different colors. And now I'm taking a darker blood. This is one of my favorite bloods. This is also from Mayron, and it's coagulated blood. And what I love about this blood is that it looks very realistic. It has more of a dark red instead of a super bright red, which we will use also. But I like it because it gives it more of a dried up blood. And now I'm taking it with my fingers and applying it all over my face because I do want it to look like I have fresh blood still dripping out. So I'm not really going in any precise order, but just basically adding it all over my face. And now I'm taking some vampire blood, and then that is what I'll use to drip all over my face. And that basically completes the entire look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had honestly so much fun creating it. I think this is my favorite Halloween look that I have ever done because it incorporates a lot of gore and blood, but also a little bit of glam. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys very soon.